After the House passed a bill that could ban TikTok in the United States, the future of the social media company is in the Senate's hands. Business reporter Thomas Lee joins us on how that could spell trouble for retailers. Thomas, if a TikTok ban passes in the United States, what will that mean for retailers?
Well, it's nothing good. Retailers have come to really rely on TikTok, especially to reach kind of younger shoppers. Gen Z types. I mean, it's proven, TikTok has proven a really great platform to that Gen Z people. They not only view the content, but they create the content. And a lot of that content is, look at these clothes, look at these beauty products. There are a lot of influencers on there. So it's become quite influential amongst those hard to reach younger consumers. So.
What are the retail associations saying about this possible ban?
Really nothing, actually. I mean, even though in a way that's surprising because TikTok is a very important sort of platform for retailers, but also in a way you can understand because these are really fraught politics. It's not just about TikTok. We're talking about just the kind of general relationship between China and the United States, and that's just a third rail sort of probably issue for those retail associations. So.
China versus the United States, help clarify that a little bit more.
Well, TikTok is owned by ByteDance, and that's a Chinese company. And there is, because China and the United States are in this kind of growing kind of economic security rivalry, so there's a lot of suspicion of tech companies that are owned by China and the United States. So TikTok collects a lot of user data, like all social media platforms do, but there's a lot of people in Congress that think that the Chinese government could weaponize that data, that TikTok could leak that data to the Chinese government and kind of undermine national security and privacy for American citizens.
So if TikTok then does get banned, I'm lost. Can't retailers just advertise on other platforms or in other places?
They can, and they are actually, but just that TikTok has just proven really adept at kind of reaching that kind of Gen Z segment, right? Think about if it's like TV. They always say that the prime demographic is like that 18 to 35 sweet spot, even though plenty of people above 35 watch TV. And the reason why it's so valuable because you can influence, once you start influencing younger kind of consumers' behaviors, at that point, they become sort of like lifelong kind of brand loyal. So you got to get them, in other words, when they're young. So they can certainly, advertise on Facebook, but it's not quite as effective in terms of reaching Gen Z as TikTok.
Business reporter Thomas Lee, as always, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
For Boston Globe Today interviews delivered straight to your inbox, be sure to sign up for our newsletter at bostonglobe.com/BGT.